Never chase money, make it chase you. Are you tired of running after money only to watch it slip away? Ever wonder why some people seem to attract wealth effortlessly while you're stuck struggling, even after trying every success tip out there? If you're looking for a magic formula, some unrealistic get-rich-quick trick, turn this video off now, because what you're about to hear is raw, honest wisdom from ancient teachings shared by someone who went from being a Tibetan Buddhist monk to a millionaire by living these principles. They're not feel-good ideas, but here's the kicker. They've been true for over 2,500 years. In this video, we'll shatter the myths about money, and I'll show you exactly how to plant the seeds of prosperity to manifest wealth in your life. Get ready, because what you're about to hear might completely flip how you see abundance. And if you apply the formulas shared here, you can create anything you desire. Money, villain or mirror reflecting your mind's garden. Listen up. Here's a harsh truth few dare to say out loud. You'll never get rich if you secretly despise money. It's like wanting a garden full of roses while thinking roses are evil and yanking them out by the roots. Society's fed us all kinds of nonsense about money. Money's the root of all evil, rich people are greedy, wealth corrupts. You hear it so much that part of you craves money, but another part unconsciously rejects it. That inner conflict, it's the strongest seed of scarcity you're planting in your own mind. So what's the real deal? Simple. Money itself isn't good or bad. It's just a perfect mirror reflecting what you've sown. In Buddhism, they call this emptiness. Think of it like a blank movie screen. If you project good images onto it, you get an uplifting film. But if you project ugly actions, that same screen plays a tragedy for your life. Here's the deal. Your mind is the most fertile garden in the universe. Every action, every word, every thought you have is a seed you toss into that soil. Plant apple seeds, you get apples. Plant seeds of helping others with money, and you'll absolutely reap wealth for yourself. Money isn't something you earn from out there. It's something you manifest from within, based on how generously and selflessly you've served. Every dollar you receive is the direct result of the good seeds you planted in the past. So how do you plant the right seeds? It's simple but brutal. First, change your core beliefs about money. Stop thinking it's dirty. Start seeing money as a powerful tool for doing good. With money, you can support your family, build schools, give to charity, create jobs. Money lets you amplify your ability to serve. When money comes your way, be grateful and tell yourself, this is the fruit of the good seeds I planted. I'll use it to plant even more. Look at truly wealthy people, the ones creating massive value. They don't teach their kids to go make money. They teach them to go create value. A billionaire once said, when you solve problems for millions of people, money flows to you as a deserved reward. That's not greed. That's the law of karma. Second, ramp up your value transactions. This is the most direct way to plant seeds. Don't just focus on selling or hustling. Ask yourself, how can I provide a real solution, a massive value, so that my customers or anyone I interact with feels served, helped, or enriched? A successful shoe store doesn't just sell shoes. They sell comfort, confidence, and solutions to foot health worries. When customers feel genuinely cared for, you've planted a seed of prosperity. The more happy customers you have, the more seeds bloom, and money will flow to you like a river. Finally, water your mind's garden with the right wisdom. The world's full of negative noise about money, scams, poverty, greed. If you soak that up every day, you're watering seeds of fear and lack. To make your mind's garden bloom with abundance, seek out true wisdom. Read The Diamond Cutter by Geshe Michael Roach. Listen to teachings about the law of karma. When you understand that money comes from the seeds you plant, you realize you have total control over your financial reality. That's true freedom, freedom from the fear of money. The 1,000-year secret to wealth, radical generosity, and steering clear of taking. This is the most critical point, the heart of all prosperity, according to ancient wisdom. So many people chase after the million-dollar formula or quick money hacks, but they overlook the simplest, most powerful truth. Generosity is the #1 seed for wealth. If you don't plant, you don't harvest. On the flip side, any act of taking, even the smallest, plants seeds that destroy your abundance. That's the brutal reality no one teaches in school or mainstream business books. Here's the truth. Money flows to those who give, especially those who give generously without keeping score. Your mind is like a karmic bank account. Every time you give money, time, or effort to help others prosper, whether it's a meal, an opportunity, or financial advice, you're depositing a massive sum into that account. The universe will pay you back with huge interest. But every time you take something from someone without permission, disrespect, or harm their resources, you're withdrawing a big chunk from your prosperity account. Even tiny actions like paying a bill late, borrowing something and not returning it, or wasting someone's time are seeds of poverty and lack. So how do you plant radical generosity and protect your prosperity account? One way is to practice crazy generosity. This is the most direct and powerful way to sow seeds for money. Give with your whole heart, no calculations. Don't just give when you have extra. Give a portion of your income, even if it's small, to those who truly need it, to meaningful charities, or directly to people struggling financially. The key is to give with the intention that they truly prosper, that they're freed from hardship. You're not giving to get back. You're giving to plant seeds. The return is a natural law. If you want money, sow money into places where it's being created and circulated ethically. That could mean investing in a principled business, an education fund, or simply paying your workers fairly. When you get an unexpected windfall from a side gig, a bonus, or a new opportunity, don't just dump it into your savings without thought. Use it to fund new investments that let you plant bigger seeds, like learning a new skill, hiring a mentor, or supporting a meaningful project. This creates a continuous cycle of prosperity where the money you receive keeps planting seeds instead of stagnating or being wasted. On the other hand, say a hard no to any act of taking from others, whether intentional or not. This is how you protect your money seeds from weakening. Avoid stealing in any form, whether it's physical theft, intellectual property, copying ideas without permission, or taking anything that isn't yours. Respect time and financial commitments, showing up late, paying bills or debts past due, borrowing without returning on time. These are all ways of disrespecting others' resources, time, money, trust. Each one plants a seed of poverty. Don't misuse shared or others' property, using company resources for personal gain without permission, wasting communal resources, or dodging taxes. These are all acts of taking from others, draining your prosperity account. Deliberately poaching clients, stealing contracts, or bad-mouthing competitors to get ahead plants deeply toxic seeds for your own abundance. They'll sprout as unhealthy competition, scarcity, and financial roadblocks down the line. Always ask and get permission. Want to use someone's stuff, borrow an idea, or tap into a resource? Ask clearly. This plants seeds of respect and transparency. Practicing radical generosity and avoiding all forms of taking are two sides of the same prosperity coin. When you consistently plant seeds through giving and protect those seeds with integrity, money will flow to you abundantly, sustainably, and with deep meaning. Level up yourself, turn your skills into a money magnet. Dreaming of passive income? Sounds tempting, right? Who doesn't want money rolling into their account while they're sleeping? Millions are chasing passive investments like stocks, crypto, or automated systems, hoping to get rich quick. But here's the bitter truth. You're mixing up the result with the cause. Passive income isn't something you chase directly. It's the natural outcome of planting powerful seeds of freedom and liberation for others. Think about it. Want money to flow to you automatically? Then help others gain financial automation or free up their time first. That's the seed for passive income to bloom. But before you can reach that level, you need the resources and ability to plant big seeds. And where's the most powerful resource? It's you and what you can do for the world. So how do you plant seeds of excellence and service? One way is to turn every working hour into a high-speed seed planting machine. Don't just clock in and out. Figure out how to make every minute you spend create massive value for others. Ask yourself, how can my skills help someone save time, save money, or solve a big problem efficiently? When you help others boost their productivity or free up their precious resources, you're planting an incredibly potent seed. That seed will blossom into higher income for you because the value you bring is undeniable. Picture an ad specialist. They're not just doing marketing. They help businesses reach thousands of potential customers, optimize marketing costs, and let those businesses focus on building better products. Because of that, the specialist's income skyrockets. Second, invest in your own SME 500. No, this isn't some investment fund, it's you. Your skills, your knowledge, your experience. This is the highest ROI, return on investment, you'll ever get, and no one can take it away. Instead of blowing money on depreciating things like luxury cars or designer watches, spend it on learning a new skill, taking a deep dive course or hiring a mentor. Drop $500 on a copywriting course, and you're not just learning to write better, you're buying the ability to help hundreds of businesses craft messages that connect with customers. That seed will bloom into thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars a month. Remember, investing in your education and growth always outperforms any market in the long run because it's an investment in the source of all wealth, your ability to create value. Finally, leverage every spare moment. Are you mindlessly scrolling TikTok, binge watching shows for hours? Every day, just carve out 30 minutes to an hour to learn something new or sharpen a skill. Not just to know more, but to learn with intention, seeking knowledge that lets you serve others better, more effectively. This is a seed of diligence and intellectual hunger that costs you nothing. Watch free skill-building videos on YouTube, read books, listen to podcasts. This seed will grow into an extraordinary increase in your value, unlocking new opportunities, breakthrough ideas, and ultimately, the prosperity you're aiming for. Stop blaming. You are the author of your life. You know why so many people stay broke? It's not because they're incapable, it's because they're trapped in the blame game. When they hit financial struggles or a business flops, they point fingers at the market, the government, their boss, competitors, or even fate. Playing the victim is a double-edged sword. It feels like a relief because you dodge responsibility, but it also strips you of all power to change. If you believe the problem's out there, how can you fix it? That's the seed of helplessness and lack you're planting in your own mind. Here's the brutal truth. Every experience in your life, including your financial situation, comes from the karmic seeds you planted in the past. Let me say it again, everything. There's no random luck or misfortune. If you're short on cash, it's not because the market's tough. It's because you planted seeds of stinginess or didn't help others financially. On the flip side, if you're thriving, it's because you sowed seeds of generosity. Taking 100% responsibility means realizing this. You're the only one who planted the seeds creating your reality, and you're the only one who can change it by planting new, better seeds. Here's how to practice absolute responsibility and seize your power to shape your reality with intentional seeds. When any problem hits, train yourself to say, "This is my seed." That's a powerful declaration. Instead of blaming circumstances, ask, what seed did I plant to cause this? What did I do to make others lose security, opportunities, or money? And more importantly, what new, better seed can I plant right now to change this outcome? This shifts you from victim to creator. When you know the source of the problem, you can change it. The father of many great success stories rose from poverty, not by luck, but because he understood every lack came from seeds he'd sown. He took responsibility and started planting new seeds by helping others. Second, act immediately with whatever resources you have, no matter how small, to plant seeds of initiative and solutions. Don't wait for perfect conditions, for enough money, enough experience, or the right time. That's just an excuse. With whatever you've got, $100, an hour of free time, a small skill, start using it to help others in a meaningful way. Spend that $100 on books and share the valuable knowledge with someone who needs it. Or launch a small home-based business, not to make money, but to meet a specific community need. Every small act of service, even if imperfect, is a powerful seed. That seed will spark massive momentum and early results, breaking the cycle of procrastination. Rockefeller didn't wait for millions to start. He began with the tiniest amount, but every step was driven by a will to serve and create value for society. Finally, learn from those who've planted seeds successfully. Don't just study how the rich got rich. Seek out people who've succeeded not only financially, but also live with ethics, generosity, and a giving spirit. Buy them lunch, not to beg for get-rich-quick secrets, but to learn what seeds they planted to achieve their success. Ask about the challenges they overcame and how they sowed seeds to solve them. This will save you years of trial and error. You're not just learning skills, you're absorbing their mindset, their seed-planting habits, and how the law of karma works from people who've truly mastered prosperity. When I studied investment banking, I didn't just learn numbers. I learned honesty, how to spot hidden value, and how to build relationships, the real seeds that create success. A grand mission and small actions, the key to growing massive seeds. You want big money, a legendary career, right? Here's a deadly misconception. Many think they need to do huge things, solve billion-dollar problems right away to reap massive success. They stress themselves out, chasing greatness as the world defines it, but here's the brutal truth. You don't need to do massive things, you need to do small things with a big heart and a grand mission. Picture this. A tiny apple seed is thousands of times smaller than the apple it produces. Yet that little seed can grow into a tree that yields hundreds, even thousands of apples over years. Greatness isn't in the seed's initial size. It's in the potential and the intention you plant it with. According to the universal truth of the law of karma, the most important thing isn't the outward scale of your actions, it's the intention behind them and the grand mission you're aiming for. When you act, no matter how small, with a heart full of desire to help others and a clear vision of a noble goal, the seed you plant carries enormous energy. It will bloom into results beyond your wildest dreams. Take Michael Roach's story. He didn't even like business and had no capital. He borrowed $50,000 and started a diamond company with just 3 people. Materially, it was a small, shaky start, riddled with challenges, but he had a dream, a grand mission to make tons of money to help Tibetan refugees and preserve ancient wisdom that was fading away. That mission fueled his drive to serve and earn. Most of the money he made went toward that mission, giving thousands of refugees stable lives and safeguarding priceless knowledge. He used a big heart and a grand mission in tiny actions, and those seeds grew into a company worth hundreds of millions. Another example, look at Ray Dalio, founder of Bridgewater Associates, one of history's most successful hedge funds. He started from zero, even borrowing $4,000 from his dad to cover early losses. His company began with a handful of employees in his apartment, but Dalio wasn't just chasing money. His mission was to uncover the real principles behind economies and markets, to manage risk and deliver sustainable profits for his clients. He spent his life seeking the truth about how the world works, sharing those insights openly through his famous book, Principles. That mission to find truth and serve clients with solid principles turned his tiny startup into a global financial empire. That's how he planted seeds of wisdom and service, and they blossomed into massive prosperity. So how do you plant grand seeds with a big heart? First, define your billion-dollar mission. Don't think about money first. Ask, what's the greatest purpose of your life? Why do you want to earn big? To help who? To solve what problem for the world? When you have a clear mission, a noble purpose to serve others, that's the greatest seed you can plant. This mission becomes your unstoppable drive, your compass for every action. Second, do small things with a massive heart. You don't need to do huge things right away. Start with the tiniest actions, but do them with all your heart, with a sincere desire to help and create value. Paying for someone's meal with the wish that they live abundantly, or spending 5 minutes helping a stuck colleague, those are powerful seeds if planted with the right intention. A coder doesn't just write code for a paycheck. They code with the thought, I want this product to be amazing, saving users thousands of hours so they can spend more time with family. A salesperson doesn't just close deals, They sell with the desire for the product to truly solve a customer's pain, making their life better. That heart of service turns small actions into massive seeds. Finally, align every action with your grand mission. Once you have your mission, make sure everything you do, no matter how small, points toward it. That's how you water and strengthen your great seed. When you act in line with a mission you love with all your heart, success follows naturally, because that's the unchanging law of the universe. Remember, you don't need to strain to do huge things. Greatness lies in doing small things with a grand intention, a big heart, and a mission to serve grandly. The seed will bloom in its own way. Your environment, a nursery for success or a grave for your seeds? Wondering why you keep hitting walls and can't break through? You might be held back by something you least suspect: the environment around you and the people you spend time with. So many people get sucked into toxic relationships, negative spaces, or places full of complaints and low drive. They don't realize these negative energies are like weeds in the garden of their mind, choking out their good seeds and making it hard for them to sprout and grow. These are the seeds of self-limitation and stagnation, blocking your path to prosperity. Here's the brutal truth. Your environment and the people you interact with have a massive impact on the seeds you plant every day. Every word you hear, every action you see, every thought you absorb from others, these are seeds being planted in your mind or watered. A positive, supportive environment nurtures your seeds of success and prosperity, helping them bloom fast. A negative one weakens your good seeds and even sows bad ones. Actively choosing your environment and friends is a conscious act of planting seeds for your own growth. So how do you build the ultimate environment to nurture your seeds of success? First, deliberately choose service-driven friends. Don't just hang out with people who share your hobbies or party vibes. Seek out and connect with those who aren't just ambitious, but live with ethics, vision, and a hunger to help others. Cut back or completely drop contact with people who constantly spread negativity, whining, criticism, or sabotage your seeds with belittling words. When you're around positive people, they push you to become a better version of yourself, inspiring you to plant bigger seeds. Long-term studies on success show that the friends we choose massively shape our life's trajectory because they influence the seeds we plant daily, our thoughts, words, and actions. Second, compare yourself to those who are better to plant seeds of learning. Connect with people who don't just make more money than you, but live meaningful lives, do good things, and have noble hearts. The goal isn't to feel inferior or jealous. It's to spark humility, a hunger to learn, and the drive to plant bigger seeds of your own. When you see their success, ask, what seeds did they plant to get here? What can I learn and apply? This creates a healthy sense of lack, a positive motivator that pushes you to work harder, learn more, and plant bigger seeds to achieve what they've achieved through their own good seeds. Poor people often lack the drive to rise, not because they're incapable, but because they only compare themselves to others who are struggling, missing the prosperous seeds planted by those who've truly succeeded. Finally, weed out hidden enemies. Sometimes the closest people are the ones who unconsciously sow doubt and negativity. If you share your goals or dreams and get mockery, skepticism, or put-downs from friends, cut them off decisively and pour your energy into those who truly support and believe in your seed-planting power. This isn't selfish, it's protecting your spirit, holding fast to your path, and focusing fully on planting seeds. It's like a gardener removing pests so the plant can thrive. One successful person had a clear policy: one strike of negativity, and I'm done. Not out of arrogance, but because they needed to shield their energy and seeds from those sowing doubt and negativity, ensuring their path to prosperity stayed clear. Priceless integrity, the diamond path to lasting prosperity. In the race for money, many are quick to toss integrity aside, cutting corners or even deceiving to make a fast buck. They think money comes first and reputation can be bought back later. That's a fatal mistake. The cost of such actions is often total collapse, because once integrity is lost, it's incredibly hard to regain, and it deeply affects every aspect of prosperity, not just finances, but relationships, opportunities, and even inner peace. These are the seeds of distrust and destruction, tearing down the foundation of any lasting success. So what's the truth? Integrity isn't just a personal brand or a shiny label. It's a direct reflection of the seeds of honesty, ethics, promise-keeping, and uprightness you've planted. When you consistently act with honor, follow through on your word, prioritize others' well-being, and operate with total transparency, you build integrity as solid as a diamond. This integrity attracts the best opportunities, trustworthy partners, and loyal customers. Integrity is trust, and trust is an endless currency in every transaction and relationship. How do you plant the seeds of priceless integrity? First, prioritize integrity over short-term cash. This is a costly lesson. Always say no to any deal or opportunity that you know compromises your ethics, reputation, or core values. Ask yourself, does this align with my conscience and my highest principles? Will it harm anyone? Don't just chase the profit in front of you. A true entrepreneur will turn down projects tied to questionable industries or that could tarnish their image, even if the payout's huge. They know those seeds aren't pure and will bring bad karma later. This choice builds a rock-solid foundation of trust, opening bigger doors down the road. Second, craft a story of uprightness. Don't just focus on selling products. Invest in actions that deliver exceptional value to society, building a narrative of how you've helped, served, and solved big problems with integrity. Look at how giants like Rockefeller built their empires. He didn't just buy companies to dominate, he optimized the entire oil industry, bringing massive efficiency and value to society. That's a story of service with vision. These actions amplify your influence, drawing in partners and customers, not just for your products, but for the core values and mission you stand for. Finally, choose partners based on honesty and transparency. Pick business partners and friends who share your values, operate openly, and show mutual respect. Don't just chase people who can bring you money. Seek those who will plant ethical, prosperous seeds alongside you. A relationship built on honesty cuts the risk of betrayal, creating a strong, trustworthy network where everyone lifts each other up with sound principles. Someone who understands the law of karma will prioritize honest partners, even if it means passing up quick profits, because they know those who preach ethics but act otherwise can't plant good seeds and their outcomes won't last. You see, money and prosperity aren't some complex secret or a game of chance. They're a universal law as certain as gravity. You reap what you sow. Everything you desire in life, including wealth, comes from the good seeds you've planted in the garden of your mind. This isn't empty theory. It's a brutal truth proven over thousands of years, and it's the key to taking control of your financial future. Want to truly manifest wealth? Then act now. Burn these final pieces of advice into your mind and turn them into action. The core secret is this: be radically generous. Give money, time, and effort with wild abandon from the heart to plant the most powerful seeds for wealth. At the same time, steer clear of every act of taking. Say no to stealing, late payments, borrowing without returning, or any disrespect to others' resources. Those are seeds of poverty. Hold integrity as priceless. Never trade honesty or ethics for quick cash, because ethical seeds are the bedrock of lasting success. And finally, choose your circle wisely. Be ruthlessly selective about your environment and the people you spend time with. They're directly watering your seeds. Now's not the time to just listen and nod. Your challenge is to pick one of these principles and start applying it to your life today. No waiting, no delays, act. Start planting prosperity seeds right now. You have all the power to create the abundant reality you crave. Your financial future isn't in the hands of fate, the government, or the market. It's in your hands, shaped by the seeds you plant every day. Take action, plant the seeds, and watch the miraculous transformation in your life. If you do this, success is certain. You reap what you sow. If you're harvesting nothing now, it's because you've sown too little or haven't planted in a long time. And if you found value in these insights, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next round of raw, honest advice on manifesting a prosperous and meaningful life. I sincerely wish you a thriving garden of abundance, all your own.